Okay, today we're going to be focusing on literal equations and solving for equations for a specific variable. What this means is you guys, by the end of this lesson, will be able to solve equations for specific variables and understand how to manipulate the equations with multiple variables. Meaning, if there's an x, a y, and a z in a problem, and I tell you to solve for x, you'll know how to do that. Okay? So steps. Identify the variable you are solving the equation for. And then you are going to highlight or circle that variable in the original equation and continue circling throughout the problem. That is the key to success in this. And then you're going to decide what needs to be undone to solve that equation. In other words, do I add, subtract, multiply, or divide? In this case, we're talking opposite. Okay, the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of division is multiplication. So here we go. Very first thing we're going to do, it says to solve for t. I'm going to highlight the t. What is attached to t? H and R are both attached to t by multiplication. So since it's by multiplication, I need to divide to get rid of it. So if I divide by the h and the r, I'm left with e over h. R is equal to t. The h and the r both go away, and you are done. Let's do it again. We're going to solve this for x. So you highlight the x, and you have the 5 and the 6 you have to get rid of. Now remember, we have PEMDAS that we were supposed to work backwards, yes? If I can spell right. PEMDAS, you work this backwards. So you're going to do multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction together. So you're going to be working backwards. So do I want to get rid of the 5 that's attached by multiplication or the 6 that's attached by subtraction first? I'm going to get rid of the 6. So that means I'm going to add 6 to both sides. So working from left to right, I drop down the y and the 6. The 5x stays, the 6's cancel. I am solving for x. The 5 is attached to the x by multiplication, so to get rid of it, we are going to divide. So I have y plus 6 all over 5 is equal to x. Okay? Solve for x. Now, when we did order of operations and we had problems like this, remember I said to treat the numerator as a problem, the denominator as a problem, and then the right-hand side as a problem. This x is attached to the y by addition. I cannot separate them, which means I have to first get rid of this 3. So how do I get rid of this 3 that's attached to the numerator by division? The answer to that is by multiplying both sides by 3. The 3's go away and you're left with x plus y is equal to 15. Now I'm solving for x, so how do I get rid of that y? The way I get rid of that y is by subtracting y from both sides. So x is equal to 15 minus y. Okay? We're going to solve this for y. So here's y. Now, which do I get rid of? The ax that's attached by addition or the b that's attached by multiplication? Ax is the term I need to get rid of first. So that means I'm going to subtract ax from both sides because the opposite of positive ax is minus ax. That goes away, and I have by is equal to c minus ax. Now, I'm still solving for y. So if I'm still solving for y, the way I'm going to get rid of that b is by dividing by b. So y is equal to c minus ax all over b. Okay, what about this one? Volume of a cube formula. Volume is equal to length times width times height. And I'm solving for the letter L. What is attached to the L is W and H by multiplication. So how do I get rid of it? I divide by WH on both sides. So V over WH is equal to L. C is equal to X. C is equal to 3 times 3x plus y. So how do I solve this? If I'm solving it for x, I don't want to separate this. What I want to do is divide by 3. So I have C over 3 is equal to x plus y. I'm still solving for x. So how do I get rid of that y? I'm going to get rid of that y by subtracting y. So I have C over 3 minus y is equal to x. Okay. I'm solving for B. B is in the middle. Now look, there are 2 different types of A. There's capital A and lowercase a. You have to keep those as lowercase and capital. They're 2 different terms. I'm solving for B. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get rid of the 3. It's attached by division, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 3. So 3A is equal to A plus B plus C. Now remember, what letter am I solving for? I'm solving for B. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the A. So I'm going to subtract A. So 3 capital A minus lowercase a is equal to B plus C. I'm still solving for B. So how do I get rid of that C? I'm going to subtract C from both sides. And I have 3 capital A minus little a minus C is equal to B, and the C's cancel out. And that is done. Okay, what about this one? I'm solving for Z. So again, remember I said we have the numerator problem, the denominator problem, and then the other side. So I have to first get rid of that 4. That 4 is attached by division, so to get rid of it, we multiply both sides by 4. So 4x is equal to 2y minus z, and the 4's cancel out there. I'm solving for z, so that means I need to get rid of the minus 2y. So I'm going to subtract 2y from both sides. So 4x minus 2y is equal to negative z. Now remember, I'm solving for just a 1z. I have a negative z there. So that means I'm going to divide both terms by negative 1. So that's negative 4x plus 2y is equal to positive z. Tonight's homework is 1-4 worksheet 2.